Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Urdu ebook before it's gone.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Afra and welcome to our series Urdu Top Words. So our today's lesson is Top 10 Compliments You Always Want to Hear. Let's get started. Aap haseen hain. You are beautiful. Aap haseen hain. You're beautiful. So guys, this word haseen, it's conveying the meaning of beautiful, pretty, lovely. You can definitely not use it for any guy. Mostly it is used for girls. So if you want to use it for a guy, you have to use another Urdu word that is wajih. And in English we say, you're handsome. Aap zaheen hain. You're smart. Aap zaheen hain. You're smart. Aap ek shandar dost hain. You are an awesome friend. Aap ek shandar dost hain. You're an awesome friend. आपका अंदर आपके बाहर से भी ज़्यादा खूबसूरत है. Your inside is even more beautiful than your outside. आपका अंदर आपके बाहर से भी ज़्यादा खूबसूरत है. Your inside is even more beautiful than your outside. I think this is one hell of a compliment if you can get it from someone. आपके तजुर्बे की फहरिस्त मुतासिर किन है. Your resume is impressive. आपकी तजुर्बे की फहरिस्त मुतासिर कुन है. Your resume is impressive. बहुत अच्छा काम किया. Great job. बहुत अच्छा काम किया. Great job. These kind of compliments like great job, good job, and saying it in Urdu, बहुत अच्छा काम किया, it's quite common in Pakistan, and you can not only use it in the office environment, but you can use it also for people working for you at your house, or you would hear mothers also saying it to their kids for any task they do at home. ये जैकेट आप पर अच्छी लगती है. That jacket looks nice on you. ये जैकेट आप पर अच्छी लगती है. This jacket looks nice on you. आपकी पसंद अच्छी है. You have a good taste. आपकी पसंद अच्छी है. You have a good taste. This sentence can also mean your choice is good. आपकी मुस्कुराहट खूबसूरत है. Your smile is beautiful. आपकी मुस्कुराहट खूबसूरत है. Your smile is beautiful. Yeah, I know. आप बहुत खूबसूरत लग रहे हैं. आप बहुत खूबसूरत लग रही हैं. You look gorgeous. आप बहुत खूबसूरत लग रहे हैं. You look gorgeous. Guys, over here, the word khubsurat in this context can be used for a guy and a girl both. So that's all, guys, for this lesson. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe down below and do check our website www.urdupod101.com. See you until next time. Allah Hafiz. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. This is Afra and welcome to our series Urdu Top Words. So our today's lesson is Top 10 Sad Words. Okay, let's get started. Pareshan, upset. So the first word is pareshan, upset. मैं नुकसान पर परेशान हूँ. I'm upset over the loss. This word, I think, is the most common word that you would hear women using it, and it's even used for expressing even if you're a little upset. मैं परेशान हूँ. And I think this word is the most common word out of all the words that we are going to learn today. दिल शिकन, hurt. दिल शिकन, hurt. मैं आपके कलिमात की वजह से दिल शिकन हूँ. I'm hurt by your remarks. तन्हा, lonely. तन्हा, lonely. मैं आपके बगैर तन्हा महसूस करता हूँ. I feel lonely without you. उदास, sad. उदास, sad. वो उदास है. He is sad. दुखी, miserable. दुखी, miserable. वो लड़की दुखी है. That girl is miserable. फरियाद, cry. फरियाद, cry. कोई भी गरीबों की फरियाद नहीं सुनता है. No one listens to cry of poor. So even though I translated the word faryad as cry, it does not literally means crying as in crying as a person. Faryad means making your case or your appeal. Nobody listens to the appeal or the point of view of the poor people. So in this context, we use the word faryad in Urdu. Hausla shikan, discouraged. Hausla shikan, discouraged. वो कारोबार में नुकसान के बाद हौसला शिकन है. He is discouraged after the loss in business. मायूस, disappointed. मायूस, disappointed. टीम की कारकर्दगी मायूस किन थी. The team's performance was disappointing. I think after the word परेशान, this would be the most common word that you would encounter in your daily conversations. So do remember this one. नाखुश, unhappy. नाखुश, unhappy. मैं इस मसरूफ शहर में नाखुश हूँ. I am unhappy in this busy city. नाखुश is kind of opposite to the word khush, which means happy. And I think you can use it in almost any situation, that if you're unhappy about your food or the movie or the clothes, or so it's an easy word to use with any kind of noun or verb. तकलीफ दे, painful. तकलीफ दे, painful. तलाक एक तकलीफ दे अमल है. Divorce is a painful act. I would just like to highlight over here that the word taklif itself means pain, and you can also use this word in expressing your physical pain if you have any. So yeah, it's a good word to learn. So guys, here's the end of another video lesson for you. If you liked our video, make sure to give us a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe down below, and do check our website for many lessons, www.urdupod101.com. See you until next time. Allah Hafiz. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Afra and welcome to our series Urdu Top Words. So our today's lesson is Top 10 Ways to Remember Words. Let's get started. Dohrai, repetition. Dohrai, repetition. Dohrai सीखने का अहम हिस्सा है. Repetition is an important part of learning. I think that is very true. The more you repeat, the more you will remember the word. And I would suggest making a deck of Urdu words in your mobile and just repeating it every day. The more you repeat, the more you'll remember it. Subtitles के साथ TV series देखकर. Watching TV series with subtitles. Subtitles के साथ TV series देखकर. Watching TV series with subtitles. Subtitles के साथ TV series देखकर मज़ा नहीं आता. Watching a TV series with subtitles is not fun. I think I agree with it a bit, but at the same time, if you do have subtitles, I think you'll understand the language better and it will expose you to some new vocabulary, and the story as a whole will make more sense to you if you're watching it with subtitles. So give it a try. लिख कर मश्क करना, to practice by writing. लिख कर मश्क करना, to practice by writing. लिख कर मश्क करना ज़बान सीखने के लिए ज़रूरी है. Practicing writing is important for learning language. Having a written practice, it's not for everyone. A lot of people don't enjoy it. It could be one key way to remember all the words that you learned during your journey of urdupod101.com. बुलंद आवाज़ से पढ़ना, reading out loud. बुलंद आवाज़ से पढ़ना, reading out loud. तालिबे इल्म बुलंद आवाज़ से सबक पढ़ रहा है. The student is reading the lesson out loud. I think it is one of the most effective ways, because when you're hearing your voice again and again, you learn the pronunciation better, and every time you hear it, you're actually revising it. You might be shy because I know there are some intimidating words in Urdu language, not the words, I mean alphabets like ghain, kha, qaf, kaf, but the more you say them out loud, it will make more sense to you and it will come to you more naturally when you're having a conversation. Kahaniyan banana, making stories. Kahaniyan banana, making stories. So who doesn't like to learn a word and make or associate some story with it, and then you can always remember the word. Kahaniyan banana uski aadat hai. Making up stories is his habit. Yaad dilane wali tasavir banana. Drawing reminding illustrations. Yaad dilane wali tasveer banana. Drawing reminding illustrations. Yaad dilane wali tasavir banana faydemand mashq hai. Drawing reminder illustrations is a useful exercise. Ilfaz ke darmiyan ताल्लुक कायम करना. Creating associations between words. Ilfaz ke darmiyan ताल्लुक कायम करना. Creating associations between words. Ilfaz ke darmiyan ताल्लुक कायम करना सीखना ज़बान सीखने के लिए अहम है. Learning to create associations between words is important for learning language. सुनकर याद करना, to memorize by listening. सुनकर याद करना, to memorize by listening. सुनकर याद करना मुश्किल है. Memorizing by listening is difficult. सादा इबारतों को पढ़ना, reading simple texts. सादा इबारतों को पढ़ना, reading simple texts. सादा इबारतों को पढ़ना आसान है. It is easy to read simple texts. I think for learning a new language, this is the most effective technique of all, that always read. Wherever you're going, like even as a tourist, just try to read the words on the signboard. And I think it would be a good practice for you to learn new words and as well to revise the existing word vocab that you have from urdupod101.com. रेडियो के प्रोग्रामों को सुनना, listening to radio programs. रेडियो के प्रोग्रामों को सुनना, listening to radio programs. रेडियो के प्रोग्रामों को सुनना मेरी आदत है. Listening to radio programs is my habit. I think this one is actually really for me. Then I'm really into radio programs, and especially for the Urdu ones, I would say that if you listen to Urdu radio programs, it would really amaze you because the kind of content they have is the normal Urdu that we use in our day-to-day life. It's not very heavy Urdu. So you will really enjoy it if you develop a habit of listening to radio programs. So this is the end of our lesson, guys. If you liked our video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe down below. And don't forget to check our website, www.urdupod101.com. See you until next time. Allah Hafiz.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Welcome to Urdu Top Words. Our today's lesson is 10 Pakistani foods. So let's get started. Halwa puri. Halwa puri. Halwa puri. Halwa puri. Mujhe halwa puri pasand hai. I like halwa puri. Actually, this is one of my favorite ones. We usually eat it in our breakfast and it's very common in Pakistan. You can get it almost in every street. Kadahi. 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 Aapko kadahi pasand hai? Do you like kadahi? I love it. Actually, kadahi is a very traditional food in Pakistan and it's made from meat. You can use chicken meat, beef or mutton, but people in Pakistan actually prefer it in mutton. I love mutton kadahi. Biryani, 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 biryani. मैं बिरयानी बनाने में माहिर हूँ. I'm an expert in cooking biryani. Actually, that's not true. My mother is. Biryani is a traditional food that is served in India, Pakistan, and also in Bangladesh. and it's one of the most delicious food that you will ever get to taste. It has so many spices and such a beautiful aroma, and you can actually feel all that aroma on your tongue. It's actually a mixture of rice and chicken curry, and you mix it, but it's much more than that, so you got to taste it for sure for yourself. Korma, 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 korma. आप कोरमा बनाने में माहिर हो? Are you an expert in making korma? Korma is a traditional food of Pakistan, and it is a form of curry. So we have mutton, beef, or chicken, and we make curry with it. But we have a very special ingredient involved in korma, and that are nuts. Lots of nuts. And the aroma with the nuts is very strong. So you should really taste it. Pie, 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 pie. Pie नाश्ते में खाए जाते हैं. Pies are taken in breakfast. Pies are, the literal translation is feet of a goat. And don't get scared, but we actually eat them, but not just like we just cut them and eat them. We clean them, and the way of sterilizing the feet of a goat is a very long process in Pakistan. So we burn the skin and we take off all the hair, we boil them so there are no more bacteria or germs in it, and we also cut them in half in order to make sure that they are sterilized properly. And after that, we cook them with special spices for this dish. And the gravy is very sticky, and they are really heavy in terms of calories, but everybody loves pies. No matter you are from Punjab or you are from some other province, but you would love it. So it's a must try if you ever visit Pakistan. Kofte, 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 kofte. मुझे कोफ्ते पसंद है. I really like kofte. Kofte is actually meatball. So we just have an egg in between, and we cover the egg with the meat, and it's really delicious. And when we are serving the food, we usually cut one kofta into 2 pieces. So you can imagine it looks like an eyeball. So in between you can see half of the egg, a boiled egg, and it's covered with lots of meat outside. It's really beautiful. Halim, 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 halim. Halim garam hai. Halim is hot. Trust me, people, you would really want to eat a hot halim because the spices, the aroma, it's just delicious. And I'm a foodie maniac. I love food. And halim is basically a combination of lots of different pulses cooked together with chunk of meat in it, and it's just heaven. Nihari, 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 nihari. Lahore ki nihari mashhoor hai. The nihari of Lahore is famous. I totally agree with it 100%. And I'm from Lahore, so take my word for it. Nihari is a curry, a thick gravy that we make from the meat of a goat, but it's taken from the thigh part, specifically from that part. And it's kind of also a bit sticky, and it's not really spicy, and we eat it with naan, always with naan. We never have any other kind of bread with nihari. So you should give it a try. And mostly people in Lahore and Punjab, they want nihari as their breakfast. I know, it sounds weird, eating such a heavy dish in the breakfast, but that's how we do it in Pakistan. Zarda, 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 zarda. Zarda शादियों के लिए एक मशहूर dish है. Zarda is a famous course for wedding reception. So basically zarda is sweet rice. So all the rice we make in biryani, they are spicy, but in zarda it's the opposite. They are sweet, and it also has many kind of pistachios and nuts in it. It's served as a dessert, you may call it. Yeah. Matanjan, 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 matanjan. Matanjan rangeen hai. Matanjan is colorful. So zarda and matanjan are like brother and sister. So matanjan is also sweet rice, but it has many colors. The famous colors for matanjan are white, red, pink, and green. And it also has rasgullas in it. And rasgulla is a small white sweet in Pakistan, and they include it in the rice in that when they're serving the dish. So it's really sweet, and it also has nuts in it, and also famous for weddings. So you should definitely give it a try. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you like our video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you have any comments or questions about Pakistani food, please don't forget to comment below and let me know which Pakistani food is your favorite food. If you want to know more about our Urdu lessons or you want to see more Urdu material, please check our website www.urdupod101.com. See you until next time. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Welcome to another lesson of Urdu Top Words, 10 reasons to learn a language. So I'm going to get started. Are you ready? ये एक खूबसूरत ज़बान है. It's a beautiful language. ये एक खूबसूरत ज़बान है. It's a beautiful language. I think any language would be beautiful if you feel that way, particularly about that language. For Urdu, I would say it's a very deep language. So one word has many meanings and quite a lot of depth into it. And when you use those words in songs or in poetry, it really comes off in a very different color. Pakistani doston ke saath baat karne ke liye. To chat with Pakistani friends. Pakistani doston ke saath baat karne ke liye. To chat with Pakistani friends. मैं पाकिस्तानी दोस्तों के साथ बात करने के लिए उर्दू सीख रही हूँ. I'm learning Urdu to chat with my Pakistani friends. For learning any language, it's a big motivation if you know that you're learning that language particularly to talk to someone or to talk to your friends. So it becomes much more easy for you to look at the bigger goals in your life and just say, oh, I'm learning the language because I really want to talk to my friends, or I really want to talk to my partner. So I guess it's really a good reason for learning any kind of language. Tarjuma karne ke liye. To do translations. Tarjuma karne ke liye. To do translation. हमें तर्जुमा करने के लिए एक मुतरज्जिम की ज़रूरत है. We need someone to come translate. Translation is actually quite a serious business when you are doing it in terms of your work, and you need a very strong grasp of that language when you're translating some documents. But if you have the dedication and commitment to learn that language, I'm sure you can do it. It's not that difficult. You just need the right kind of direction, and you need the right kind of material in order to achieve that certain level in order to do translation. And with the world becoming a global village, I think there are more opportunities for you to translate the material in Urdu language. Subtitles के बगैर फिल्में देखने के लिए. To watch movies without subtitles. Subtitles के बगैर फिल्में देखने के लिए. To watch movies without subtitles. मैं सबटाइटल्स के बगैर पाकिस्तानी फिल्में देखने के लिए सीख रहा हूँ. I'm learning Urdu to watch Pakistani movies without subtitles. The Pakistani film industry is changing from the past few years, and we have now some new names in the industry like Shoaib Mansoor and Sharmeen Obaid, who actually won an Oscar for Pakistan in a documentary. These movies are all based on some social topics and depicting the culture of Pakistan, the problems in the society, and ongoing feuds in the tribal areas. In order to watch these movies and having a better understanding of the culture of Pakistan and the problems that are prevailing in that environment, learning the language is very important. So I hope that you guys can enjoy those movies without subtitles. Don't be so overwhelmed by any language. Try to take it step by step, and I'm sure that you will get there where you don't need the subtitles at all. Pakistan में रहने के लिए. To live in Pakistan. Pakistan में रहने के लिए. To live in Pakistan. मैं पाकिस्तान में रहने के लिए जा रहा हूँ. I am going to live in Pakistan. As daunting as it may sound, but living in Pakistan is actually quite fun. There are a lot more colors, more food, more culture, many things that you can actually go and experience in Pakistan. Plus, Pakistan is a developing country, so it's quite cheap for a foreigner to go there and enjoy all those perks of a true Pakistani experience. Pakistan में ज़्यादा खुशगवार छुट्टियों के लिए to have more enjoyable vacations in Pakistan. पाकिस्तान में ज़्यादा खुशगवार छुट्टियों के लिए to have more enjoyable vacations in Pakistan. पाकिस्तान में ज़्यादा खुशगवार छुट्टियों के लिए बाहर के मौसम में जाएं. To have more enjoyable vacations in Pakistan, go in the spring season. Vacations in Pakistan, I think they're beautiful, beautiful. If you're on vacations, I would recommend you to go to the north side of Pakistan. And the north side, right now, it's not really developed in terms of tourism. So it's not spoiled. You know what I mean? It's not really touched. So you really get to see at first hand all the natural beauty that is there. The mountains, the greenery, the flowers, the meadows. So I would really recommend you to have at least have 1 month, 1 to 2 months with you if you're going on a vacation, because there is a lot to see and you cannot cover it in a week's time. नग़मे के बोल समझने के लिए, to understand song lyrics. नग़मे के बोल समझने के लिए, to understand song lyrics. नग़मे के बोल समझने के लिए आपको उर्दू ज़बान में महारत हासिल करना होगी. In order to understand song lyrics, you need to become an expert in Urdu. As I always tell you, don't get overwhelmed with learning any language. Getting the lyrics straight away, it's not going to happen. You need to do it step by step. So start with something small. Start with some nursery rhymes. And gradually you will proceed to the level that where you can understand a song when you hear it the very first time. We have all kinds of music in Urdu language. We have classical, we have jazz, we have pop. We do have the Sufi music, which is exceptionally beautiful, and it's related more to the spirit. I think you need to be very strong in Urdu in order to understand that kind of music, but I'm sure you can do it. नए दोस्त बनाने के लिए, to make new friends. नए दोस्त बनाने के लिए, to make new friends. नए दोस्त बनाने के लिए आपको दोस्ताना होना पड़ेगा. You have to be friendly in order to make new friends. A point of caution here, guys. In Pakistan, you need to know your limits when it comes to making friends with males and when it comes to making friends with females. For example, you will always shake hands with a male friend, but you're not expected to do it when you meet your female friend. So you need to have a better understanding of the culture when you're also learning the language. फ़ोन पर पाकिस्तानी रिश्तेदारों के साथ बात करने के काबिल होने के लिए, to be able to speak with Pakistani relatives on the phone. फ़ोन पर पाकिस्तानी रिश्तेदारों से बात करने के काबिल होने के लिए, to be able to speak with Pakistani relatives on the phone. मैं फ़ोन पर पाकिस्तानी रिश्तेदारों से बात करने के काबिल हो गया हूँ. I'm able to speak with Pakistani relatives on the phone in Urdu. We have seen an increase in population of Pakistani residents in the UK, US, and Canada. With that, there comes a need to learn Urdu language for their at least 3rd generation or 4th generation. So I guess it is a healthy way to learn Urdu via website or the material available on internet and practice with it. And then it will become easier for you to talk to your relatives on the phone. पाकिस्तानी कंपनियों के साथ कारोबार करने के लिए, to do business with Pakistani companies. पाकिस्तानी कंपनियों के साथ कारोबार करने के लिए, to do business with Pakistani companies. पाकिस्तानी कंपनियों के साथ कारोबार करने के लिए मैं पाकिस्तान जा रही हूँ. I'm going to Pakistan to do business with Pakistani companies. As I said before, we are a developing country and we have a tremendous increase of population year by year, which makes us a more viable economic opportunity for other countries. So if you are looking for a cheap market to invest in, a cheap labor to manufacture your product, then I think Pakistan is the next hotspot for you. So I hope, guys, you like this video, and if you like it, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to please comment below. If you have any other questions regarding this topic, please feel free to ask and I'll be there to answer for you. And in order to get more Urdu videos and material to have a really advanced level of Urdu, don't forget to go to our website www.urdupod101.com. See you until next time. This is your host Afra. Allah Hafiz.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. This is Afra. Welcome to our series Urdu Top Words. And our today's lesson is Top 10 Phrases You Never Want to Hear. Well, this is spicy and you would like it. Let's start. क्या आपने हाल ही में वज़न बढ़ाया है? Have you gained weight recently? So the first phrase would be क्या आपने हाल ही में वज़न बढ़ाया है? Have you gained weight recently? Oh my God, I think this is kind of every woman's nightmare. आपका एक बाल सफ़ेद है. You have a gray hair. आपका एक बाल सफ़ेद है. You have a gray hair. If you're talking to many Pakistani women, probably their head is mostly covered. So yeah, I don't think you would be able to find a white hair, a white strand in their hair. मैंने आपको ऐसा कहा था. I told you so. मैंने आपको ऐसा कहा था. I told you so. आपको निकाल दिया है. You're fired. आपको निकाल दिया है. You're fired. I hope you never have to hear that one. आज मेरे पास आपके पैसे नहीं हैं. I don't have your money today. आज मेरे पास आपके पैसे नहीं हैं. I don't have your money today. Yeah, I've been there. हमें बात करने की ज़रूरत है. We need to talk. हमें बात करने की ज़रूरत है. We need to talk. Yeah, you would really want to know this phrase, you know. माफ़ करना, मैं भूल गया. माफ़ करना, मैं भूल गई. Sorry, I forgot. माफ़ करना, मैं भूल गई. Sorry, I forgot. आपको मेहनत करने की ज़रूरत है. You need to work hard. आपको मेहनत करने की ज़रूरत है. You need to work hard. आपकी इस साल भी तरक्की नहीं हो सकती. You cannot be promoted this year too. आपकी इस साल भी तरक्की नहीं हो सकती. You can't be promoted this year too. हमें दूसरे लोगों को देखना चाहिए. We should see other people. हमें दूसरों को देखना चाहिए. We should see other people. So that's all, guys. It's the end of another video lesson. If you liked it, make sure to give us a like and subscribe down below. Don't forget to check our website www.urdupod101.com. See you until next time. Allah Hafiz. Urdu what? Urdu top words? Urdu top words, right? Yeah. Okay, I forgot. Hello and Assalamu alaikum. This is Afra and welcome to our series Urdu Top Words. So our today's lesson is Top 10 Foods That Will Kill You Faster. So let's get started. Tale hue khane, fried foods. So the first one would be, of course, tale hue khane, fried foods. Tale hue khane sehat ke liye nuksandeh hain. Fried foods are harmful to one's health. People of Lahore, Lahoris, are famous for their fried food and the street food. And I think it is almost unavoidable in all the street food that we have in Lahore. Everything is fried. Everything, even the vegetables. Mithai, sweets. So the next word will be mithai, sweets. Mujhe mithai pasand hai. I like sweets. So in Pakistan, we have all those sweets like barfi, gulab jamun, rasgulle, and they have lots of sugar in it, and they are really, really harmful for your health. But I would ask you to try it because they are really delicious. Jame hue khane, frozen meals. Jame hue khane, frozen meals. Jame hue khane mazedar nahi hote. Frozen meals are not tasty. I think it is not very common in Pakistan to have as in cooked frozen meals, like you just take them home and just microwave them and just eat it. But we do have those frozen meal. I wouldn't say frozen meals, I would say frozen food, as in nuggets and some meat that is frozen, and also we have frozen vegetables. So they are not exactly a meal, but yeah, frozen food. Aloo ke chips, potato chips. Aloo ke chips, potato chips. Mujhe aloo ke chips pasand hain. I like potato chips. I do. Margarine, 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 margarine. Margarine sehat ke liye अच्छा नहीं है. Margarine is not good for one's health. Microwave popcorn, microwave popcorn, microwave popcorn, microwave popcorn. मुझे microwave popcorn पसंद नहीं है. I don't like microwave popcorn. Are you kidding me? Instant noodles, instant noodles, instant noodles, instant noodles. In Pakistan, you would hear 2-minute noodles, Maggi noodles, but what it means is instant noodles. And Maggi noodles, even though the company is not Maggi, there are many companies who are manufacturing or making this product, but Maggi is just such a big brand name that the kids are always asking their moms, like, I want Maggi noodles, but the company is something different. So yeah, what it means is that they want instant noodles. For example, instant noodles banana aasan hai. It's easy to make instant noodles. Candy, 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 candy. बच्चों को candy पसंद है. Children like candies. Soda, 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 soda. हर रोज soda ना पिएं. Don't drink soda every day. So in Pakistan, it is really common to have soda in summer season because our summers are like really hot, really hot. All these drinks are quite unhealthy, but the one drink that I recommend to almost all the tourists that they go to Pakistan is ganne ka ras. It is a syrup made from sugarcane, and if you are feeling really hot and you're outside, just go to a stall and you ask them, give me raw sugarcane soda, and it's quite healthy for you, and they'll make it fresh in front of you. You can see all the big sugarcane getting in the machine, and the syrup is coming from the other side. So it's quite healthy actually. Basically, you can see this soda, or you can see this drink being sold in on small stalls in the streets, and you just go there and just say, "Mujhe ganne ka ras dein. Mujhe ro ka glass dein. Give me a glass of sugarcane soda or sugarcane syrup." And there are two words that we use in Urdu for this. One is ganne ka ras, and the other one is ro. Mujhe ro dein. Give me a sugarcane soda or drink. Shakkar, sugar, shakkar, sugar. वो अपनी चाय में ज़्यादा शक्कर डालता है. He adds a lot of sugar to his tea. Okay guys, this is the end of another lesson. If you like the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below and check our website www.urdupod101.com. See you until next time. Allah Hafiz. Hello, Assalamu Alaikum. This is Afra and welcome to our series Urdu Top Words. And our today's lesson is Top 10 Phrases to Amaze Native Speakers. Let's get started. आपका शुक्रिया, लेकिन मैं असल में पैदाइशी बोलने वाला नहीं हूँ। आपका शुक्रिया, लेकिन मैं असल में पैदाइशी बोलने वाली नहीं हूँ। Thank you, but I'm not a native speaker actually. आपका शुक्रिया, लेकिन मैं असल में पैदाइशी बोलने वाला नहीं हूँ। आपका शुक्रिया, लेकिन मैं असल में पैदाइशी बोलने वाली नहीं हूँ। Thank you, but I'm not a native speaker actually. I would say it would be quite a compliment if you can receive that kind of appreciation after learning Urdu from urdupod101.com. मैं 3 साल में एक मुकामी बोलने वाले की तरह उर्दू बोलूँगा। मैं 3 साल में एक मुकामी बोलने वाले की तरह उर्दू बोलूँगी। I will speak Urdu like a native speaker in 3 years. मैं 3 साल में एक मकामी बोलने वाले की तरह उर्दू बोलूँगा। मैं 3 साल में एक मकामी बोलने वाले की तरह उर्दू बोलूँगी। I will speak Urdu like a native speaker in 3 years. मैं 10 साल से उर्दू सीख रहा हूँ। मैं 10 साल से उर्दू सीख रही हूँ। I have been learning Urdu for 10 years. मैं 10 साल से उर्दू सीख रहा हूँ। मैं 10 साल से उर्दू सीख रही हूँ। I have been learning Urdu for 10 years. मैं सबटाइटल्स के बगैर पाकिस्तानी फिल्में देख सकता हूँ। मैं सबटाइटल्स के बगैर पाकिस्तानी फिल्में देख सकती हूँ। I can watch Pakistani movies without subtitles. मैं सबटाइटल्स के बगैर पाकिस्तानी फिल्में देख सकता हूँ। मैं सबटाइटल्स के बगैर पाकिस्तानी फिल्में देख सकती हूँ। I can watch Pakistani movies without subtitles. Wow, that's quite impressive, I think. मैं उर्दू के तकरीबन 50 नए अल्फाज एक दिन में याद कर सकता हूँ। मैं उर्दू के तकरीबन 50 नए अल्फाज एक दिन में याद कर सकती हूँ। I can memorize around 50 new Urdu words in a day. मैं उर्दू के तकरीबन 50 नए अल्फाज एक दिन में याद कर सकता हूँ। मैं उर्दू के तकरीबन 50 नए अल्फाज एक दिन में याद कर सकती हूँ। I can memorize around 50 new Urdu words in a day. उर्दू मज़ेदार है और सीखने में आसान है। उर्दू is fun and easy to learn. उर्दू मज़ेदार है और सीखने में आसान है। उर्दू is fun and easy to learn. उर्दू जानने के अलावा मैं चंद दीगर ज़बानें भी बोल सकता हूँ। उर्दू जानने के अलावा मैं चंद दीगर ज़बानें भी बोल सकती हूँ। Apart from knowing Urdu, I can speak a few other languages as well. उर्दू जानने के अलावा मैं चंद दीगर ज़बानें भी बोल सकता हूँ। उर्दू जानने के अलावा मैं चंद दीगर ज़बानें भी बोल सकती हूँ। Apart from knowing Urdu, I can speak a few other languages as well. मैं तमाम उर्दू खुद से सीख रहा हूँ। मैं तमाम उर्दू खुद से सीख रही हूँ। I am learning Urdu all by myself. मैं तमाम उर्दू खुद से सीख रहा हूँ। मैं तमाम उर्दू खुद से सीख रही हूँ। I'm learning Urdu all by myself. जो कुछ आपने कहा मैं मुकम्मल तौर पर सब कुछ समझ गई। जो कुछ आपने कहा मैं मुकम्मल तौर पर सब कुछ समझ गया। I completely understood everything you said. जो कुछ आपने कहा है मैं मुकम्मल तौर पर सब कुछ समझ गई। जो कुछ आपने कहा मैं मुकम्मल तौर पर सब कुछ समझ गया। I completely understood everything you said. मैं नई और पुरानी उर्दू जानता हूँ। मैं नई और पुरानी उर्दू जानती हूँ। I know old and new Urdu. मैं नई और पुरानी उर्दू जानता हूँ. मैं नई और पुरानी उर्दू जानती हूँ. I know old and new Urdu. I think this is one of the most impressive phrases that you can say to anyone. Thank you for watching this video. This is the end of our lesson. If you liked our video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe down below and do check our website www.urdupod101.com. See you until next time. Allah Hafiz. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Afra and welcome to our series Urdu Top Words. And today's lesson is Top 10 Phrases You Always Want to Hear. Let's get started. आज आप बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं. आज आप बहुत अच्छी लग रही हैं. You look great today. So the first one is आज आप बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं. आज आप बहुत अच्छी लग रही हैं. You look great today. Thank you. मैं आपको याद करता हूँ. मैं आपको याद करती हूँ. I miss you. मैं आपको याद करता हूँ. मैं आपको याद करती हूँ. I miss you. You would notice in all the phrases I would say, I would be using it as in masculine and feminine tones. So please keep a look for that. And if you want to know more about our how to have a difference, how to make a difference for masculine and feminine nouns and verbs, please make sure to check our website. We have many lessons teaching all that grammatical points. आपने बहुत अच्छा काम किया. You did a great job. आपने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है. You did a great job. महीने के आखिर में एक बोनस दिया जाएगा. There will be a bonus at the end of the month. महीने के आखिर में एक बोनस दिया जाएगा. There will be a bonus at the end of the month. I bet everyone would like to hear that. हमें आप जैसे बासलाहियत लोगों की ज़रूरत है. We need talented people like you. हमें आप जैसे बासलाहियत लोगों की ज़रूरत है. We need talented people like you. वक्फा लें. मैं आज सफाई करूँगा. वक्फा लें. मैं आज सफाई करूँगी. Take a break. I'll do the cleaning today. वक्फा लें. मैं आज सफाई करूँगा. वक्फा लें. मैं आज सफाई करूँगी. Take a break. I'll do the cleaning today. Yeah, it sounds pretty nice. और आप जीत गए. और आप जीत गई. And you win. और आप जीत गए. और आप जीत गई. And you win. आप सही थे. आप सही थी. You were right. आप सही थे. आप सही थी. You were right. Yeah, I told you so. हम वाकई आपकी मदद की कदर करते हैं. We really appreciate your help. हम वाकई आपकी मदद की कदर करते हैं. We really appreciate your help. बजट लामहदूद है. The budget is unlimited. बजट लामहदूद है. The budget is unlimited. Oh, who wouldn't like to hear that for their department, right? So that's the end of our lesson. If you like the video, make sure to please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below and make sure to check our website www.urdupod101.com. See you until next time. Allah Hafiz. That was wrong. Urdu Top Words. I'm so sorry again.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Afra. Welcome to Urdu Top Words. Today's lesson is Top 25 Phrases in Urdu. So let's get started. Hello. 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 Aap kaise hain? Hi. How are you? So hi and hello is basically the same thing in Urdu, and we translate it as hello. It's a very casual word and you can use it with your friends, family, with anyone, I guess. Subah bakhair, good morning. Subah bakhair, good morning. Subah bakhair, aapka din acha guzrega. Good morning, have a nice day. Dopahar bakhair, good afternoon. Dopahar bakhair, good afternoon. Dopahar bakhair, dopahar ka khana kha liya. Good afternoon. Have you done lunch? I think this word is not very commonly used in Pakistan. Instead, I would recommend to use Assalamu alaikum or hello whenever you meet some person. You don't have to keep track of time as in like good morning, good afternoon, or good night. It's not very common. Shabba bakhair, good night. Shabba bakhair, good night. Shabba bakhair, kal milenge. Good night, I'll see you tomorrow. This word is not very commonly used again, but maybe typical Urdu-speaking families might be using it. You can use it with your friends, family, and also you can use it formally. Anyway, it's a good word to remember. Aapka naam kya hai? What's your name? Aapka naam kya hai? What is your name? You can use this sentence with anyone. Any new person you meet, just ask the question, what's your name? Aapka naam kya hai? Main Afra hoon. I am Afra. Main Afra hoon. I am Afra. So, if you observe in this sentence, after main, you have to use your name and then hoon. In any kind of place, you can just use it to tell other people your name. I am Afra. Main Afra hoon. Try it with your name. Aapse milkar khushi hui. Nice to meet you. Aapse milkar khushi hui. Nice to meet you. Probably you'll be using it a lot in your formal meetings with new people. Aap kaise hain? How are you? Aap kaisi hain? How are you? Aap kaise hain? How are you? Aap kaisi hain? How are you? So if you have observed, I've used kaisi and kaise. Kaisi is used for female and kaise is used for male. मैं ठीक हूँ, शुक्रिया, और आप? I'm fine, thanks, and you? मैं ठीक हूँ, शुक्रिया, और आप? I'm fine, thanks, and you? So you can use this sentence to ask the other person when you reply that you are okay. बराहे मेहरबानी, please. बराहे मेहरबानी, please. बराहे मेहरबानी मेरी मदद कीजिए. Please help me. Anywhere you want to use please, just add the word barahe meherbani. For example, please do this for me. Barahe meherbani, mere liye ye kaam kijiye. Aapka shukriya. Thank you. Aapka shukriya. Thank you. Meri madad karne ke liye aapka shukriya. Thank you for helping me. It can be used formal and it can also be used in an informal setting. That's pretty much it. Khushamdeed. You're welcome. Khushamdeed. You're welcome. I would say that this word is used a lot, but not in the context of saying you're welcome when somebody says thank you to you. This word is more used in the context of welcoming someone in your house or welcoming a customer in the restaurant. Ji haan. Yes. Ji haan. Yes. Ustad. आपने अपना काम मुकम्मल कर लिया है? Teacher, have you finished your work? Shagird. जी हाँ. Student? Yes. Basically, when you need to give your consent to someone, when you just need to nod, when you just need to say yes, so you can use this word, ji haan. If you're in an informal setting, like with your friends or family, sometimes you can just say हाँ. जी नहीं. No. जी नहीं. No. आपने इम्तिहान की तैयारी कर ली है? Have you finished your preparation for exam? जी नहीं. No. If you're in an informal setting, I would recommend using just नहीं. ठीक है. Okay. ठीक है. Okay. ये आपके साथ ठीक है? Is it okay with you? This word is very commonly used in Pakistan. mostly people use it at the end of almost all the sentences just to give their consent that they are okay with it. So, ठीक है, ठीक है, okay, ठीक है. माफ कीजिएगा, excuse me, माफ कीजिएगा, excuse me. माफ कीजिएगा, ये मेरी सीट है. Excuse me, this is my seat. This word is very polite and mostly used in a formal situation, or I would say like people you don't know with, you can use it, but definitely not with friends and family. क्या वक्त हुआ है? What time is it? क्या वक्त हुआ है? What time is it? You can use this sentence to ask time. Any part of the day is okay. बैतुल खला कहाँ है? Where is the restroom? बैतुल खला कहाँ है? Where is the toilet? बैतुल खला, toilet. In Pakistan, many people can speak English, so English has become a part of Urdu to some extent. So we use the word bathroom commonly instead of Baitul Khala. So if you go to a person and just say, bathroom kahan hai, it would be okay. Where is the toilet? Where is the bathroom? Instead of using the word Baitul Khala. Kuch der intezar kare. Wait a moment. Kuch der intezar kare. Wait a moment. It's a very formal sentence and I think it's a good one to remember. Iski कीमत कितनी है? How much is this? Iski कीमत कितनी है? How much is this? This kind of sentence can be used in any market and at any time and by anyone, male or female. बराहे मेहरबानी मुझे check मिल सकता है? Could I get the check please? बराहे मेहरबानी मुझे check मिल सकता है? Could I get the check please? There's more than one way of saying it. Instead of the word check, you can also use the word bill. Bill is the same as in English bill, like the billing. So I would recommend using that word more often. It's more understandable and more commonly used. Madad, help. Madad, help. मैं तूफान में फंस गया हूँ, मेरी मदद करें. I'm stuck in a storm, help me. Just saying the word madad doesn't make any sense, like help. Maybe it makes sense in English, but not in Urdu. So when you say in Urdu, you might need to add something to the word madad. For example, मेरी मदद करें, please help me. बराहे मेहरबानी मदद करें, please help. बाद में मिलते हैं, see you later. बाद में मिलते हैं, see you later. अभी मैं मसरूफ हूँ, बाद में मिलते हैं. I'm busy at the moment, see you later. This phrase is very commonly used among friends. मुझे मालूम नहीं, I don't know. मुझे मालूम नहीं, I don't know. You can use this phrase for anything, for any kind of information that you don't know. You can just say, मुझे मालूम नहीं, I don't know. Not just for information, but information related to a person. For example, where is Ali? Ali कहाँ है? मुझे मालूम नहीं, I don't know. खुदा हाफिज, goodbye. खुदा हाफिज, goodbye. जाने का वक्त है, खुदा हाफिज. It's time to go, goodbye. This is the end of the lesson. If you like our video, please remember to give us a thumbs up. Please comment below and don't forget to check our website, urdupod101.com. Allah Hafiz.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Afra and welcome to our series Top Words. Today we are going to do top 25 Urdu verbs. Let's get started. Hona, to be. So the first word is hona, to be. Aapko wahan hona chahiye. You should be there. This word is used almost in every conversation we have. So it's a very good word to remember, and hopefully when you are going to learn other word patterns, you will get the hang of it, how to use this word. Pasand karna, to like. Pasand karna, to like. Main use pasand karta hoon. I like her. It doesn't have to be just one person. You can use it for clothes, for food, for anything. I'll give you another example. I like red color. मुझे लाल रंग पसंद है. करना, to do. करना, to do. क्या आप ये काम कर सकते हैं? Can you do this? The word karna literally means to do, and we use it with a lot of other words. So keep an eye for that one. कहना, to say. कहना, to say. अपने मुल्क के बारे में कुछ कहना. Say something about your country. The word literally explains itself, कहना. So if you have to say anything, you just want to use the word, I want to say this. मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ. वजाहत करना, to explain. So the next verb we have is वजाहत करना, to explain. अपनी तहकीक की वजाहत करें. Explain your research. This is quite a heavy word and you don't hear it a lot in our everyday conversation, but it is a good word to know if you want to explain something to others. Sunna, to hear. Sunna, a very common verb that we use in our everyday conversation, and the English translation would be to hear or to listen. For example, चिड़िया की आवाज़ सुने. Hear the sound of a sparrow. I'm going to give you another very casual example that would be मैं गाना सुनती हूँ. I listen to music. So that's pretty much it. Jana, to go. So the next one is one of the most easiest verbs and the most common verbs you will be using if you're speaking Urdu in Pakistan, and that would be jana, to go. For example, सामने की नशिस्त पर जाएं. Go to the front seat. If you want to go to a restaurant or to anywhere, just say to the auto driver or the taxi driver, मुझे वहाँ जाना है. I want to go there. So you just put the name of the location instead of वहाँ. मुझे मीनार पाकिस्तान जाना है. I want to go to मीनार Pakistan. Probably you'll be using it a lot if you're a tourist. जानना, to know. जानना, to know. मुझे आपके बारे में जानकर खुशी हुई. I'm happy to know about you. If you really like someone in Pakistan and you would like to know them better, all you have to say is, मैं आपको जानना चाहता हूँ. I would like to know you better. लेना, to take. लेना, to take. खाना ले लो. Take the food. As the young generation speaks kind of slang Urdu, so we tend to use this word instead of the word खरीदना, which means to buy. For example, मुझे बाजार से कपड़े लेना है. I want to buy clothes from the market. I know, even though the word means to take, but you can use it both ways. You will hear it in almost all the conversations if you're having with your friend. So if you ask her, what do you want? तुम्हें क्या लेना है? For example, मुझे बाजार से जूता लेना है. I want to buy a pair of shoes from the market. So I can also use the word kharidna in the same sentence, but because people tend to use easy English, so they'll just use the word lena. Dekhna, to see. Dekhna, to see. मैंने आज एक फिल्म देखी. I saw a movie today. Ana, to come. Ana, to come. वो नहीं आएगा. He will not come. Yes, this is an everyday word that we use to indicate about our schedule. So I think it is a good word to know. People also use it together with jana. So if you remember previously, I told you jana means to go and ana means to come. Sochna, to think. Sochna, to think. मैं पार्टी में जाने का सोच रहा हूँ. I'm thinking of going to the party. So it's a pretty easy word, and if you don't have any confirmed plans or you're not sure about your choice of food or clothes or people, you can just use the word sochna. मैं सोच रहा हूँ. Yes, I'm thinking about it, you know. Chahna, to want. Chahna, to want. आप क्या चाहते हैं? What do you want? This word again can be used for anything in terms of food, clothing, fashion, movie, or whatever you're looking for. So I'll give you another example. मुझे ये कपड़े चाहिए. I want that dress. Dena, to give. Dena, to give. Mujhe pani dena. Give me water. It is a very common word, and you can observe it especially in the conversation of older siblings when they're talking to their younger ones and they are bossing them around. So there's just like, give me water. Mujhe pani do. Give me the TV remote control. Mujhe remote control do. It's a good word to know. Istamal karna, to use. Istamal karna, to use. Ye kalam istamal kare. Use this pen. This is a pretty important verb to know if you want to use some facilities in a restaurant, or you want to just use the bathroom in a shopping mall. So you can just use this word istamal karna. For example, can I use this toilet? Kya main ye bathroom istamal kar sakti hu? As Pakistan is quite different from your country, so we don't have very good public toilets, and you might be using this word to use the toilet in a lot of clothing shops because they have better toilets. Talash karna, to find. Talash karna, to find. As I explained previously, that we tend to use the verb karna in conjunction with many other verbs. I'll give you a sentence. Sui talash karna mushkil hai. It's hard to find the needle. Karna gives or implies the meaning of to do. Bahir jana, to go out. Bahir jana, to go out. Bahir mat jaएं, don't go out. Puchna, to ask. Puchna, to ask. Usse pata pucheं. Ask him for the address. It's a good word to know if you're a tourist in Pakistan, because you'll be asking for the locations a lot, and people are quite kind to let you know the exact location of the place. But apart from that, you also use this word a lot in our daily conversation, because Pakistani people have a kind of joint family system, and you tend to ask many things from your parents. So it's a good word to know anyway. Kaam karna, to work. Kaam karna, to work. Aap kaam karte hain? Do you work? So guys, this verb has, I think, two meanings, and you can use it either way. Kaam literally translates as work, and this work could be your job, but it can also be any other task. For example, mujhe aaj ghar ka kaam hai. I have house chores to do today. Dakhil hona, to enter. Dakhil hona, to enter. Kamre mein dakhil ho jaएं. Enter the room. Mehsoos karna, to feel. Mehsoos karna, to feel. मैं थका हुआ महसूस कर रहा हूँ. I'm feeling tired. Sometimes you don't have to use the verb महसूस करना in a normal conversation. You can just put the feeling itself. For example, मैं खुश हूँ. I'm happy. I didn't say I feel happy. So there is no need to use the word feel in this very sentence. And it goes the same for all the emotions. That you just put the emotion itself, but you don't have to use the word feel or महसूस when you're making a sentence. कोशिश करना, to try. कोशिश करना, to try. उसे ख़त्म करने की कोशिश करें. Try to finish it. छोड़ना, to leave. छोड़ना, to leave. तंबाकू नोशी छोड़ना मुश्किल नहीं है. It's not hard to quit smoking. So this word is very common, and you can use the word chorna with almost anything. For example, even with food, with your fashion sense, with movies. So it's a very, very commonly used word. Bulana, to call. Bulana, to call. Usse yahan bulao. Call him here. I would like to point it out that this word bulana, as I translate it, to call, does not mean to call someone through a telephone or a smartphone. It just means calling a person in person to your office or to your place. If I have to say that I'm going to call him, I will translate it as मैं उसे call करूँगा. I would not say मैं उसे बुलाऊँगा, because bulana means to verbally in person ask someone to come. दौड़ना, to run. दौड़ना, to run. मैं तेज दौड़ता हूँ. I run fast. I hope you liked our video. If you did, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe down below and please make sure to check our website www.urdupod101.com. Allah Hafiz. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Afra and welcome to our series Urdu Top Words. So our today's lesson is Top 15 Favorite Words Chosen by Fans. So let's get started. Aapka bahut shukriya. Thank you very much. So the first word is Aapka bahut shukriya. Thank you very much. I think every language has a word for saying thank you, and it's a good word to know. This word can also be used in formal situations, but also informal situations. When you're saying it like, Aapka bahut shukriya, it sounds really sincere, you know, like, thank you very much. And when you are with your friends, you don't have to say it, Aapka bahut shukriya. You can just say, shukriya, thank you. Mahina, month. So the next word is mahina, month. Aap is mahine kya kar rahe hain? What are you doing this month? It's a very good word to know and quite easy to use in any kind of conversation. For example, ye kaun sa mahina hai? Which month is this? Acha, achi, good. So the next word is acha or achi, which translates as good. If you have been following our other lessons, we had a whole other series explaining the nouns in Urdu. But you should know that the nouns in Urdu are both masculine and feminine. So this is one of the examples of that noun. In English, we have good, and we use it for a guy and for a girl, or we can use it for masculine and feminine. But in Urdu, if it is masculine, you would say acha. But if the noun is a feminine, you will say achi. I'll explain it a bit more with an example. Aaj mausam acha hai. Today the weather is good. So in Urdu, the word mausam, weather, itself is masculine. So that is the reason I use the word acha. One more example would be wo ladki achhi hai. That girl is nice, or that girl is good. So you can see that because the word is girl, in Urdu I'm using the word achhi, not acha here. Billi, cat. The next word is billi, cat. मेरे पास पालतू बिल्ली है. I have a pet cat. A lot of people in Pakistan have cats as a pet animal. It's very common because people don't like to have dogs as a pet in Pakistan. So you would see a lot of people having cats instead of dogs. Pasand karna, to like. So the next word is pasand karna, to like. मैं आपको पसंद करता हूँ. I like you. You can use this word not only just for a person, but you can also use it for clothes, fashion, movies, anything that you like. So yeah, it's a good word to know. Pasand karna. Phool, flower. Phool, flower. Usne mujhe phool diye. He gave me flowers. Yeah, it would be good to get some flowers for sure. Taaleem, education. So the next word is taaleem, education. तालीम एक बेहतर ज़िंदगी के लिए बहुत अहम है. Education is very important for a better life. यकीन करना, to believe. So the next word is यकीन करना, to believe. मुझे यकीन नहीं हो रहा, मेरी आपसे मुलाकात हो गई. I cannot believe I met you. Yeah, it would be awesome to know this word when you're meeting your idol, as in singers or actors. So yeah. Keep an eye. ये मेरी खुशी है. It's my pleasure. ये मेरी खुशी है. It's my pleasure. In English, when we say someone, you're welcome, or it's my pleasure. So yeah, it would be good, or I would say it would be kind to say someone, ये मेरी खुशी है. But I have never heard many people using it, to be very honest. So instead, I would recommend using nahi nahi, koi masla nahi hai, like it's no problem at all, or it was my pleasure. It gives the same kind of meaning. Tasveer, photograph. Tasveer, photograph. मैं आपके साथ एक तस्वीर उतार सकता हूँ. मैं आपके साथ तस्वीर उतार सकती हूँ. Can I take a picture with you? So you would have noticed that I used the word sakta hu and sakti hu in the same sentence. As I said that in Urdu we have a very clear definition of masculine and feminine nouns. So that was the thing I was repeating again for you. So if you're a guy, you would say sakta hu. But if you're a girl, you would say sakti hu. But the noun itself, tasweer, that wouldn't be changed. Masjid, mosque. So the next word is masjid. Mosque. मेरे गांव में एक मस्जिद है. I have a mosque in my village. In Pakistan, there are many beautiful mosques for you to visit. For example, in Lahore, you can just go and see Badshahi Masjid, the Badshahi Mosque, and it's more than 800 years old. One of the biggest mosques in Pakistan and really, really beautiful. You can see all the Mughal architecture and the designs in that particular one. Then we have another one in Islamabad, the capital city of Pakistan. That is Faisal Mosque, Faisal Masjid, which is another beautiful masterpiece. And it was a gift from the Saudi government to Pakistan. So if you're there, make sure to check that one out. Rakam, money. So the next word is rakam, money. Aapko ye rakam kahan se mili? Where did you get this money from? I would say to hear this word rakam is very formal, but in our very casual conversations, we are using the word paise, and we translate in English as money. Ye kitne paise hain? How much money is this? So I wouldn't say ye kitni rakam hai. Even though the word rakam means money, but it's quite a heavy word to use in your daily conversation. So I would recommend you to use the word paise instead of rakam. Koi baat nahi, it's okay. Koi baat nahi, it's okay. Probably you will be hearing this word in almost every conversation. If someone says thank you to you and you want to say you are welcome, so you would say koi baat nahi. We don't have the exact translation of you are welcome in Urdu. We just say koi baat nahi. As you remember, like previously I also covered the word it's my pleasure. So that was the one I was explaining you. Nahi nahi, koi baat nahi, koi masla nahi, like it's no problem at all. Khandan, family. Khandan, family. Mera pura khandan aapka paristar hai. My whole family is a fan of you. Really? Okay. I would just like to say one more thing over here, that as the Pakistani community is getting more educated day by day, we have more English words in Urdu. So many people use the word family as in family in Urdu. They don't use the word khandan. For example, मैं अपनी family के साथ जाऊंगा. I will go with my family. So they wouldn't say मैं अपने खानदान के साथ जाऊंगा. The word khandan is exactly right and has the exact translation as in English family. But what I'm saying is that we have now lots of words from English and you can just use those words as it is. Selfie. Selfie. So the other word is selfie. The English translation, selfie. क्या मैं आपके साथ selfie ले सकती हूँ? Can I take a selfie with you? Another word that came from English language and we are just using it as it is. I don't know a word that can be used instead of selfie at all. I hope you liked today's lesson. If you like our video, please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe down below. And don't forget to check our website, www.urdupod101.com. Allah Hafiz. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and this is Afra. Welcome to our series Urdu Top Words. So today our lesson would be top 10 questions that you should know. So let's get started. आपका नाम क्या है? What is your name? So the first question is, आपका नाम क्या है? What is your name? मेरा नाम अफरा है. My name is Afra. आप कहाँ से हैं? Where are you from? आप कहाँ से हैं? Where are you from? मैं लाहौर से हूँ. I'm from Lahore. आपकी सालगिरह कब है? When is your birthday? आपकी सालगिरह कब है? When is your birthday? मेरी सालगिरह नवंबर में है. My birthday is in November. आप कहाँ रहती हैं? Where do you live? आप कहाँ रहती हैं? Where do you live? मैं लाहौर में रहती हूँ. I live in Lahore. So guys, you're going to notice that in a lot of questions, I'm going to be using some words which I'm going to change according to the principles of masculine and feminine nouns and verbs. And if you want to know more about it, please do visit our website. We have a whole other series explaining Urdu nouns and verbs and how the rules of masculine and feminine apply to it. So please try to stay with me on this one. आपका phone number क्या है? What's your phone number? So the next question is, आपका phone number क्या है? What is your phone number? मेरा phone number ये है. My phone number is, so you just have to replace your number with the word ये, and ये literally means this. आपने उर्दू कहाँ से सीखी? Where did you learn Urdu? आपने उर्दू कहाँ से सीखी? Where did you learn Urdu? मैंने उर्दू urdupod101.com से सीखी. I learned Urdu from urdupod101.com, which would be true in your case. Okay. क्या आप पाकिस्तानी खाना पसंद करती हैं? Do you like Pakistani food? क्या आप पाकिस्तानी खाना पसंद करती हैं? So if you're a guy, you would be using करते हैं, but if you're a girl, you'll be using करती हैं. Do you like Pakistani food? जी हाँ, मैं पाकिस्तानी खाना पसंद करता हूँ. Yes, I like Pakistani food. क्या आप पाकिस्तान गए हैं? Have you been to Pakistan? क्या आप पाकिस्तान गई हैं? Have you been to Pakistan? जी हाँ. Yes. आप पाकिस्तान में कहाँ जाना चाहते हैं? Where do you want to go in Pakistan? आप पाकिस्तान में कहाँ जाना चाहते हैं? Where do you want to go in Pakistan? मैं लाहौर जाना चाहती हूँ. I want to go to Lahore. आप पाकिस्तान में कितने दिन के लिए हैं? For how many days are you in Pakistan? आप पाकिस्तान में कितने दिन के लिए हैं? For how many days are you in Pakistan? मैं 5 दिनों के लिए पाकिस्तान में हूँ. I am in Pakistan for 5 days. So this is the end of lesson, guys. I hope you like our video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe down below and check our website www.urdupod101.com. See you until next time. Allah Hafiz. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. This is Afra and welcome to our series Urdu Top Words. So our today's lesson is top 10 hardest words to pronounce. And I'm really going to help you with the pronunciation. So let's get started. Tamgha, medal. Tamgha, gha. The sound of gha or the alphabet ghain is always coming from here. So try it from here. Tamgha. उसे एक तमगा मिला. He got a medal. दिलचस्पी, interest. दिलचस्पी, interest. दिलचस्पी, दिलचस्पी, interest. मुझे फिल्मों में दिलचस्पी है. I have an interest in movies. खिड़की, window. खिड़की, window. खिड़की खोलें. Open the window. Probably it is quite difficult because I think I've never studied this word in English or in Arabic, so it's kind of hard to get it in the first go. So just keep practicing, and the tip would be to keep rolling your tongue. So your tongue will be touching your upper teeth, and just practice it and don't be shy. मूछें, mustache. मूछें, mustache. आपकी मूछें अच्छी लगती हैं. Your mustache looks good. You can see there is the word che, and then you have he, and you're joining the two words che he, and it becomes ch, ch. Mu, che. If you have already are finished with the Urdu alphabets, Urdu haruf-e-tahajji, then you will note Jeem, che, he, khe. And all of these alphabets, Jeem, che, he, khe, we use it with he. For example, for Jeem, it will be Jeem he, jah, che he, chah, khe he, khah. So I hope it helps. Just practice it. Keep rolling. Khushkismat, lucky. Khush किस्मत, खुशकिस्मत, lucky. मैं खुशकिस्मत हूँ. I am lucky. छलांग, jump. छलांग. Again in this word, it's ch. छलांग, jump. लड़की ने हवाई जहाज से छलांग लगाई. The girl jumped off the plane. घुटना, knee. घुटना, knee. One more time. Ghutna. So it is gaf, and you're adding it with he, and it becomes g, g. Ghutna. Mera ghutna zakhmi hai. My knee is injured. Akhrot, walnut. Akhrot. So this word khe, it also comes from your, I would say like throat. So you'll really have to do is like akhrot. मुझे अखरोट पसंद है. I like walnuts. ग़ज़ाइयत, nutrition. ग़ज़ाइयत, nutrition. इस खाने में अच्छी ग़ज़ाइयत है. This food has good nutrition. I would like to point it over here that the alphabet haruf-e-tahajji, zal. So ग़ज़ाइयत, ग़ज़ाइयत. There are two alphabets in Urdu. One is ze and one is zal. And there is a slight difference in how you say it. For example, in this one, you are saying ghazayat. And the one that is ze, that is very, very sharp, very sharp. So this is, I would say, a bit more soft. Tajassus, curiosity. Tajassus, curiosity. उसका तजस्सुस उसकी सेहत को नुकसान पहुंचा रहा है. His curiosity is damaging his health. So this is the end of our lesson. I hope you liked our video. If you did, please make sure to give us a thumbs up. Make sure to please subscribe down below and check our website www.urdupod101.com. See you next time. Allah Hafiz.
I was reading.
मैं पढ़ रहा था. मैं पढ़ रहा था.
Here you go.
ये लो. ये लो.
I'm tired.
मैं थक गया हूँ. मैं थक गया हूँ.
It's sunny.
धूप है. धूप है.
I forgive you.
मैंने तुम्हें माफ किया. मैंने तुम्हें माफ किया.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Where is the bathroom?
बाथरूम कहाँ है? बाथरूम कहाँ है?
I want a bottle of water.
मुझे पानी की एक बोतल चाहिए. मुझे पानी की एक बोतल चाहिए.
It takes about 30 minutes by train.
रेलगाड़ी से 30 मिनट लगते हैं। रेलगाड़ी से 30 मिनट लगते हैं।
And you?
और तुम? और तुम?
How old are you?
आपकी उम्र कितनी है? आपकी उम्र कितनी है?
Where are you from?
आप कहाँ से हैं? आप कहाँ से हैं?
Where do you live?
तुम कहाँ रहते हो? तुम कहाँ रहते हो?
Can you help me?
आप मदद कर सकते हैं? आप मदद कर सकते हैं?
Bye bye.
अलविदा। अलविदा।
Who is it?
कौन है? कौन है?
May I sit here?
मैं यहाँ बैठ सकता हूँ। मैं यहाँ बैठ सकता हूँ।
That's okay.
ये ठीक है। ये ठीक है।
Thank you very much.
आपका बहुत शुक्रिया। आपका बहुत शुक्रिया।
I have to go.
मुझे जाना है। मुझे जाना है।
I don't know.
मुझे नहीं पता। मुझे नहीं पता।
We'll give you a call.
हम आपको कॉल करेंगे। हम आपको कॉल करेंगे।
Is this your first time with us?
हमारे साथ ये आपकी पहली बार है। हमारे साथ ये आपकी पहली बार है।
Is the water too cold?
पानी बहुत ठंडा है। पानी बहुत ठंडा है।
I'll leave it up to you.
मैं आपके ऊपर छोड़ता हूँ। मैं आपके ऊपर छोड़ता हूँ।
Sign here, please.
बराहे मेहरबानी यहाँ दस्तखत करें। बराहे मेहरबानी यहाँ दस्तखत करें।
I'd like to exchange money.
मुझे रकम तबादला करना है। मुझे रकम तबादला करना है।
I'd like to open an account.
मुझे अकाउंट खोलना है। मुझे अकाउंट खोलना है।
I'd like to make a deposit.
मुझे रकम जमा करनी है। मुझे रकम जमा करनी है।
Could I have a statement, please?
बराहे मेहरबानी मुझे एक स्टेटमेंट चाहिए। बराहे मेहरबानी मुझे एक स्टेटमेंट चाहिए।
Do you have any identification?
आपके पास कोई शनाख्त है? आपके पास कोई शनाख्त है?
Go back.
वापस जाओ। वापस जाओ।
Are there any annual charges with this account?
इस अकाउंट के साथ कोई सालाना चार्जेस नहीं हैं। इस अकाउंट के साथ कोई सालाना चार्जेस नहीं हैं।
Can you come back later?
आप बाद में आ सकते हैं। आप बाद में आ सकते हैं।
Sorry, we're completely booked.
माजरत, हम मुकम्मल तौर पर बुक हैं। माजरत, हम मुकम्मल तौर पर बुक हैं।
Can I have a receipt, please?
मुझे बराहे मेहरबानी रसीद मिल सकती है? मुझे बराहे मेहरबानी रसीद मिल सकती है?
Can I have a bag, please?
मुझे बराहे मेहरबानी बैग मिल सकता है? मुझे बराहे मेहरबानी बैग मिल सकता है?
I'll take one of this.
मैं इसमें से एक ले लेता हूँ। मैं इसमें से एक ले लेता हूँ।
Ready to start?
शुरू करने के लिए तैयार हो? शुरू करने के लिए तैयार हो?
It's already Sunday.
अभी से इतवार है। अभी से इतवार है।
It's midnight.
आधी रात है। आधी रात है।
It's noon.
दोपहर हो गई है। दोपहर हो गई है।
It's 3 o'clock.
3 बजे हैं। 3 बजे हैं।
It ends in 30 minutes.
ये 30 मिनट में ख़त्म होता है। ये 30 मिनट में ख़त्म होता है।
What day is it today?
आज कौन सा दिन है? आज कौन सा दिन है?
Today is Wednesday.
आज बुध है। आज बुध है।
The day after tomorrow is Friday.
परसों जुमा है। परसों जुमा है।
Monday is the worst day of the week.
पीर का रोज हफ्ते का बदतरीन दिन है। पीर का रोज हफ्ते का बदतरीन दिन है।
We'll arrive 30 minutes early.
हम 30 मिनट पहले पहुंच जाएंगे। हम 30 मिनट पहले पहुंच जाएंगे।
It looks like it will take about 30 more minutes to get there.
ऐसा लगता है कि वहां पहुंचने में 30 मिनट और लगेंगे। ऐसा लगता है कि वहां पहुंचने में 30 मिनट और लगेंगे।
The flight will arrive at 8:45 p.m.
परवाज शाम 8:45 बजे पहुंच जाएगी। परवाज शाम 8:45 बजे पहुंच जाएगी।
She'll be here by 7 p.m.
वो शाम 7 बजे पहुंच जाएगी। वो शाम 7 बजे पहुंच जाएगी।
It's 10 p.m.
अभी 10 बजे हैं। अभी 10 बजे हैं।
It's hot.
गर्मी है। गर्मी है।
Thank you.
शुक्रिया। शुक्रिया।
It was yesterday.
कल हुआ था। कल हुआ था।
What about next week?
अगले हफ्ते हो सकता है। अगले हफ्ते हो सकता है।
Goodbye.
अलविदा। अलविदा।
No problem.
कोई मसला नहीं। कोई मसला नहीं।
I really appreciate it.
मैं वाकई इसकी कदरदानी करता हूँ। मैं वाकई इसकी कदरदानी करता हूँ।
Hello.
हेलो। हेलो।
It was last month.
गुज़िश्ता माह। गुज़िश्ता माह।
I'm afraid I can't make it.
मैं नहीं आ सकूंगा। मैं नहीं आ सकूंगा।
Nice to meet you.
आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई। आपसे मिलकर खुशी हुई।
Delicious.
मज़ेदार, मज़ेदार।
It's difficult.
ये मुश्किल है। ये मुश्किल है।
Make yourself at home.
अपना ही घर समझें। अपना ही घर समझें।
How have you been?
तुम कैसे हो? तुम कैसे हो?
This is for you.
ये आपके लिए है। ये आपके लिए है।
Don't worry.
फिक्र ना करो। फिक्र ना करो।
Really?
वाकई? वाकई?
Please forgive me.
बराए मेहरबानी मुझे माफ़ कर दो। बराए मेहरबानी मुझे माफ़ कर दो।
I don't like it.
मुझे ये पसंद नहीं है। मुझे ये पसंद नहीं है।
What time is it?
क्या वक्त हुआ है? क्या वक्त हुआ है?
Awesome.
ज़बरदस्त। ज़बरदस्त।
Help.
बचाओ। बचाओ।
What's your phone number?
आपका फ़ोन नंबर क्या है? आपका फ़ोन नंबर क्या है?
Slower, please.
बराहे मेहरबानी थोड़ा आहिस्ता। बराहे मेहरबानी थोड़ा आहिस्ता।
Once again, please.
बराहे मेहरबानी एक बार फिर। बराहे मेहरबानी एक बार फिर।
Long time no see.
तवील अरसे से मुलाकात नहीं हुई। तवील अरसे से मुलाकात नहीं हुई।
I have no money.
मेरे पास पैसे नहीं हैं। मेरे पास पैसे नहीं हैं।
Where are you?
तुम कहाँ हो? तुम कहाँ हो?
I need a doctor.
मुझे डॉक्टर की ज़रूरत है। मुझे डॉक्टर की ज़रूरत है।
Call the police.
पुलिस को कॉल की जाए। पुलिस को कॉल की जाए।
Hold on.
रुको, रुको,
My vacation starts in 2 weeks.
मेरी छुट्टी 2 हफ्ते में शुरू हो रही है। मेरी छुट्टी 2 हफ्ते में शुरू हो रही है।
When is it?
ये कब है? ये कब है?
When is your birthday?
आपकी सालगिरह कब है? आपकी सालगिरह कब है?
Where do you work?
आप कहाँ काम करते हैं? आप कहाँ काम करते हैं?
I understand.
मैं समझता हूँ। मैं समझता हूँ।
What did you say?
आपने क्या कहा? आपने क्या कहा?
My mother is well.
मेरी माँ ठीक है। मेरी माँ ठीक है।
Sorry to keep you waiting.
इंतज़ार की माज़रत। इंतज़ार की माज़रत।
How are you?
आप कैसे हैं? आप कैसे हैं?
How many people are there in your family?
आपके ख़ानदान में कितने लोग हैं? आपके ख़ानदान में कितने लोग हैं?
Congratulations.
मुबारक हो। मुबारक हो।
Never mind.
कोई बात नहीं। कोई बात नहीं।
Don't mention it.
कोई बात नहीं। कोई बात नहीं।
Do you understand?
आपको समझ आई? आपको समझ आई?
Happy anniversary.
शादी की सालगिरह मुबारक हो। शादी की सालगिरह मुबारक हो।
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Urdu ebook before it's gone.